What's up YouTube, Kyron back up in here with another video, and today we have the semi-long awaited how to style cardigans video. Something that I wanted to touch on for quite a bit now. Cardigans is definitely something that is one of my favorite layering items when it comes to spring and fall. Kind of those in-between seasons when you don't want to layer something too heavy, such as a jacket. We all want to escape the jackets from winter or not commit fully to a hoodie because it is kind of too athleisure-y, not as like formal, or you can't really dress it down. But I'm going to show you guys a variance of a couple of different outfits that are going to be more on the casual side to make your cardigan not look so old man-ish, but sometimes that look could be cool. So I'm going to show you 4 different styles of how I style cardigans. So let's get right into it. Before we do that, make sure to go follow the boy on Instagram, GOTSWEIGE. That's where I post all the fit pics, the goodness, this and that. That's where you can keep up to date with me more frequently, of course. Also, leave a like on the video. It helps a ton with the algorithm. And then also subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new. Now, let's get into the video. So the first outfit, we're gonna start off. I conveniently bundled these together also well. They're not gonna be on multiple hangers, so that way I could just kind of peel it apart as we go. So the first piece is gonna start with the cardigan, of course. I've showcased this in like maybe 2 videos already because it is just one of my favorite cardigans so far. Only downside is that it's a bit staticky, but I love the motif on it. Don't really know the brand too well. What is it? Cooper, made in Canada. That's another thing that I look for in cardigans. But the number one thing I would say for cardigans is that you can easily thrift so many good ones. You don't really have to spend a whole lot of money on them. This one I believe was probably like $10 or $14. So you could definitely find something that's very unique and also very affordable for the style that it gets or gives you, if that makes sense. That's the first piece. Really cool motif on it. Kind of has like a taupe gray paired alongside like white acrylic knit all throughout the whole thing. And it's more on the lighter side, this one. Not so much of a heavy knit, but we'll peel this apart. And then below it, sorry, my hand's getting, oh my God. Shows you how weak I am. Man, gotta hit the gym. Next piece below that, kind of a obscure way of layering cardigans, but I put a sweater under it. I already know that cardigan is kind of considered a sweater, so why would you layer 2? But I found it was just like a unique way of doing it. Also, if it's like a colder day and you don't really want to commit to a jacket, you still want to have it kind of light but still be warm. I did the Jean crew neck. I think this is the J90 version. Just really love this. It's kind of a classic staple in my wardrobe. Wear this all the time. Can't really get enough of it. Has good quality. It does a little bit of pilling, but that's just because it's such a soft fabric. Love it nonetheless though. Definitely worth the money. A lot of Jean's products, I know a lot of people feel like it's iffy because it's just the brand name, but that's a lot of these things out here. It's just the brand name, but I do enjoy the quality alongside the branding. So of course, this was a great pick for me. And then after that, you see how convenient we did that? Look how professional boy's getting, you know? He has the garment rack, he has the hangers now, he has candles, water, lights, this, that. It might be the Jay Leno show. Who knows? Who knows what this is gonna turn into, but we're getting mighty professional over here, okay? Speaking of professional, we have the Issey Miyake Homme Plissé trousers. I've been speaking about these for the past couple of videos now. Definitely a pair of trousers that I do enjoy. Keeps more of the professional look, but when it comes to an outfit like this, I did want to keep it more on the casual side. I've been saying that I wanted to pair it with like Air Force Ones or like just sneakers in general, because I've only really worn these with boots for videos and stuff. But with sneakers, they hit just as well. Kind of different the way they fall on shoes because it has more of a structured fit along the pant. So it's something I have to get used to, but it definitely looks great with chunkier sneakers. Definitely a look that I enjoy as of recent. But like I said, something that I have to get to adapt to because it is a structured pant. It doesn't flow and fall on the shoe like I normally do. So speaking of sneakers that I paired this with, I paired it with some bummy Air Force Ones. I don't really wear Air Force Ones all too much like I used to, but I feel like it's more of a summer shoe. In the winter, I kind of steer away from these. So the last time I really wore Air Force Ones was like the Dutty ones. When it comes to plain white ones, I haven't really bought a fresh pair ever since the summer and fall came to a close. So this is just my ratty one from last season. I'll definitely have to get a new one going into the new year. And then also Dutty and I, you know, we always cook something out every year for you guys. So hopefully we'll get to working soon and I'll have some fresh, crispy Air Force Ones. I kind of want to touch on multiple different styles, if that made sense, when it came to cardigans, because there is a lot of different variety that you could go with it. First one was kind of like normcore-y, kind of very simple, plain, kind of Korean-ish inspiration when it came to the styling of that. I feel like it would be more like a Korean Instagram fashion blogger type of outfit with my own twist, obviously, and more just simplistic. This, on the other hand, is more like fashion week, going out on the town, night out, going crazy, but very, very funky. Like, this is not for everyone, obviously. And we're gonna speak on a piece that I haven't really touched on yet, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, get it off of a hanger. You're not supposed to hang knits on a hanger. It's for a video. Calm down. It should be okay. I'm gonna fold it up after this. We have the bare knuckles gold or yellow cardigan. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. I haven't really touched on it yet because I had just gotten it. I'm definitely gonna touch on it in an upcoming pickups video, probably near the end of the month, it's looking like, just because I want to stack on more items just to showcase for you guys. But there's a couple of things that I haven't shown yet to you guys. You guys have just been seeing sneak peeks of it, but nonetheless, amazing piece. Definitely worth it. I love just how heavy it is. Well, it's heavy and light at the same time. It's a thick knit, but it does feel light, if that makes sense. So yeah, can't say enough good things about it. And it's my first piece from Cole and Jacob, and they're doing an amazing job. Only thing that I have to get used to is like not putting it into the distress holes and actually putting the buttons through the holes that it was meant to be. So that's always a struggle. Definitely, like, don't wear this when you're drinking and stuff, because you might catch a little snag and maybe tear it. So just be careful with this. Don't go raging too hard in one of these. Some people are gonna be like, bro, what are you doing? But I, for some reason, feel like this works. Weirdly enough, I feel like tie-dye and Realtree, which we'll get into later, pairs really nicely. I know they're two different patterns. They're very all over the place. And then on top of it, you're slapping a gold cardigan on top of it, like a bunch of question marks everywhere. Everyone's like, what are you doing? For some reason, for the way I see it, I feel like it kind of all ties in very well, just because that gold cardigan has like an undertone of tan or beige to it. I feel like it works with the notes inside of the Realtree camo pants, and then this just makes it a nice pop of color and makes it very interesting, because like on the outside shell it does look kind of composed even though it is very loud, but with the pop of color it just makes it more interesting. And a lot of people, like, it's more of like a head turner. That's kind of why I went for the tie-dye shirt. This is the Realtree camo pants that I always wear. They're by Carhartt. I'll leave them in the description. I try to every time that I feature them, but I'll find a similar pair, if not the exact same one, on Amazon. I'll have a link for you guys in the description, because a lot of people ask me about these dungarees or pants. They're basically just Realtree pants with Carhartt. Very simple and plain. A lot of people have been wearing these in the past year or so. Just a relaxed fit, really great pant all the way around. Topped it off with the Jound Club C's by Reebok. I feel like it was just cool minimalist shoe, just to make it a little bit more grounded, because it is kind of all over the place already. Yeah, great shoe. I've been beating these up. I feel like I should wear them a bit more in the summertime just to get more miles in them. Wearing in pretty nicely already, a bit better than I thought it would, because I don't really wear Reebok all too often, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I just really am a fan of Jound's work, as you guys seen the crew neck before, but it's opening my eyes to Reebok as well, and they're doing great things. So shout out to Justin and Reebok. Next outfit is more of a in-between, kind of going crazy and kind of keeping it casual when it comes to a cardigan. So I have the yellow one, and then this is the blue one. I've been wearing them in and out ever since summer when I originally got them. I think maybe I even got them from before then. They're just a great like preppy style piece, but you can make it look not so preppy by like introducing more modern pieces into the outfit, and then it'll kind of make it a little bit more spicy. How I did it was I paired it with more of a collegiate style, or like tour or vintage tee. This is by a mystery brand. I'll get into it maybe in a future video if I'm allowed to. That'll make more sense later on, but I'll let you guys know a bit more about this in the future. This one says Aspen. I feel like this works just because the blues complement one another, even though they're not the same blue. And I'm just a really big fan of gray, as you guys can see, the gray sweatpants. After talking about the Aspen shirt, I tied it all in with these women's wide leg plaid trousers. Why I like these is because from a distance they do look kind of plain, but if you go closer, there's like yellows, there's tans, there's browns, there's grays, there's a lot of different colors in them. That's what I like about them, because you could kind of pick and choose what color out of the trouser to kind of play on. And what I did out of these was the gray. I kind of took the gray as the base tone and then played along with it for the rest of the outfit. But where I got a little different was because of how wide these were. I figured, oh Jesus, almost cracked my wall. But where I got a little bit different was I did a black shoe, where normally I would wear a white shoe with this, but I didn't really want to repeat another white shoe, because realistically what I would have done was like an Air Force One or the Jowns, or a white, or the white Jordan ones that I have, but I didn't want to have 3 white shoes. I just found that was kind of boring. So to add some variety to the outfits and have 2 black shoes, 2 white shoes, I chose the Salomons. These are a great choice for me because there is the blue note. Not that I'm too matchy these days, but I just feel like things should complement one another. And if they are random, at least have it random with a reason, if that makes sense. That's why I went for with these, all black with a little hint of blue. Those pants hit the shoe perfectly. So it was a match made in heaven. I think it looked great. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think of that one, with a little bit of a freestyler, but I think it was pretty cool. And for the last one, this is more of the simple, plain, anyone could wear it type of outfit. When someone is introduced into wearing a cardigan, I feel like this is how they would probably style it. And when I first started wearing cardigans, this is how I kind of envision styling it too. Just pretty, like, just normal. Like, kind of, I see like women wearing cardigans in this style too, because it's just kind of classic American, can't go wrong, simple and plain. And I know I kind of just said a lot of the same things over and over again, but it is true. This is just a wilder print of a cardigan, thicker knit, definitely on the heavier side. So you probably want to wear something like this on a colder day. But then I just kept it really simple. Like I said before, peel off the layers, and you have the US Theodore white t-shirt. This is just a plain white vintage tee. You could mimic this exact same outfit with a white vintage tee of your own. It doesn't really have to be this exact same one, because I doubt you would find the exact same one. This pair of vintage Levi's is probably one of my favorite. I touched on it in a couple of videos now. This is gonna be the last piece, by the way. This is a pair of vintage 501s, but the cool thing about this is that it is like my perfect fit. It's a 32 by 32. I fluctuate between a size 31 or 32 waist. 32 length is perfect for me, but for a 501, this is like a very slim 501. Like, it's not as wide as normal ones. I showed this in a video where I didn't really show the fit to justice, so hopefully this overlay B-roll clip will bring these to life a bit more. I don't feel like cameras do this justice. It's like one of my favorite pairs of jeans. Definitely gonna have these for quite some time. They're a made in USA pair, and I just feel like the wash is perfect, along with the oddly unique slim version of this 501. Also, forgot to say, the last pair was tried on with a classic pair of 70s Chuck Taylors. These are great. I'm gonna leave what I can in the description below of the items that I could find and stuff. Like the Jean Connect sold out. A lot of the things that I have on are thrifted, so won't be able to find those. But the Homme Plissé pants, these sneakers, and Air Force Ones, a couple other things I'll be able to link in the description for you guys, so don't forget to check that out. These were tied in with the beautiful classic Chuck Taylors. Fire. Norm core. Whoa. That's everything. That's all of the styling for the cardigans. Hopefully that was a cool, different range for you guys. Like, I feel like I kind of tapped on a lot of different territory, but there's so many options you could do with cardigans, so don't leave it up to me. You can obviously do whatever you want. This is just my take on it, and if you guys have a favorite, like 1, 2, 3, or 4, tell me which one is your favorite. If you hated one, I don't really care. I just like to hear the conversation in the comments below. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. More videos on the way as usual. To sum the video up, of course, follow the boy on Instagram, GOTSWEIGE. It's where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. I'm gonna try and be posting on there more often, hopefully, because the spring is coming up and I'm not gonna have to deal with this cold any longer, or snow, hopefully. And leave a like on the video, it helps a ton with the algorithm, you already know. And also subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you can keep up to date when I drop a new video. See you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Spin a check on some diamonds, in the trap, low key.